It's that time of year again, tax season. If you are an S corporation or LLC, the first filing deadline has passed. If you weren't prepared, an extension was filed and you have until September to submit the return. If a C corporation or sole proprietor, as well as all individual filings, the due date is April 15th with an extension giving you until October to file.
Welcome to Biz Help for You, the show that saves you the expensive learning curve by providing advice from industry experts in every facet of the entrepreneurial journey. Too many small businesses collapse. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 20% fail within their first year, and less than 35% make it to their 10th anniversary. The goal of this podcast is to change that statistic. So if you're interested in learning more to be a successful entrepreneur, tune in today.
Often when an extension is filed, it's because you don't have all of your information ready to submit to your CPA. This often comes down to not having your bookkeeping finalized. In today's episode, I'm going to discuss why you may want to hire a bookkeeper if you don't already have one, and how your bookkeeper and CPA can work together to allow you to prepare each year more easily for tax filings. If the idea of shelling out your hard-earned business dollars is off-putting, it shouldn't be. Hiring a bookkeeper frees up your time and energy to do what you love and also ensures that the financial health of your company is being consistently and properly monitored. Here are 3 important reasons why you might want to consider hiring a bookkeeper for your business. Number 1, it frees up your time. As an entrepreneur, you more than likely already have a slew of tasks, meetings, and other operational duties vying for your time. The last thing you need on your plate is a huge pile of paperwork that distracts you from your company's core mission and leaves less time in your day for the essential tasks that need to get done to run your business smoothly. By hiring a bookkeeper, you can spend more time serving your clients, building your team, and devising a marketing plan to grow your venture to new heights. Imagine what you could do if you weren't sitting with stacks of paperwork or downloading statements to post your transactions. It often takes more time than expected to keep the work up to date. And many postpone work until tax time rolls around, and then it's even more of a burden. On top of the hours you may have to spend putting all of the data together, if you've waited more than a few weeks to do the work, you may not remember all of the details for each transaction, which could lead to misclassifications. Reason number 2, you'll have more energy to work on your business instead of in your business. Operating a company requires a lot of emotional energy too. If you don't get excited by the idea of Excel spreadsheets or analyzing financial data, then outsourcing your bookkeeping is a great way to protect your mental health and leave more room for you to do what you love. Hiring a bookkeeper allows you to avoid the burnout of poring over numbers that don't add up, processing payments, and monitoring the financial health of your company. This leaves you with more energy and passion to devote to your work. Number 3, it helps avoid financial mistakes. While you're probably a great entrepreneur, chances are that you are not an accounting expert. While it may seem like you're protecting your bottom line by cutting operational costs, trying to handle the business's finance is a recipe for disaster in the long term. According to FreshBooks, doing your own accounting often doesn't save you money. In fact, it may be hurting your bottom line. From clerical errors that lead to incorrect invoicing or double payments to vendors, you could be losing thousands of dollars a year by trying to do it all yourself. Especially when tax season rolls around, you want to make sure that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and having a professional bookkeeper on your side is more than worth avoiding the headache of an IRS audit. Hiring a bookkeeper is financially practical, saves you money in the long run, and protects your time and energy. Knowing that a professional is monitoring your company's cash flow and can help you understand your fiscal health can make all the difference in how you approach the numbers side of your work. Rather than spending your time in your books, At best, bored, and at worst, frustrated and confused, employing a bookkeeping professional will ensure that you stay informed about where you stand and where you need to go, all while keeping your focus on running your business. When you're passionate about your business, it can often seem like handling finances is getting in the way of the big, exciting goals you have for your company. Spending time on payroll, accounts payable and receivable, and reconciling your financial statements is an important task. But chances are that as an entrepreneur, you already have so many tasks and responsibilities that require your attention. According to Fundera, hiring a bookkeeper can lift the weight of these responsibilities from your shoulders while also ensuring that your finances are being taken care of properly. Let me share some of the many services a bookkeeper can perform to help streamline your business finances. Reconcile your balance sheet accounts. Making sure that transactions that you log into your accounting software match the details of your bank and credit card statements is essential for your business's financial wellness. Keeping track of where each dollar is coming from and where it goes is the best way to properly account for income, expenses, and changes in balance sheet accounts. Your bookkeeper will also keep an eye on your overall financial picture, making sure that payments are coming in and going out as scheduled, and that your resources are properly allocated. Each account that has a statement should be reconciled monthly to verify all transactions have been posted. Many assume that if they connect their accounts to their software and post from the imports, that this means they are reconciled. But this doesn't verify if anything is missing or has been duplicated. To guarantee the accuracy of your bookkeeping, reconciliations are necessary. Handle accounts payable and receivable. Your bookkeeper can handle both your accounts payable, money you owe, and receivable, money due to you, so that you don't have to spend any more of your valuable time sending customer invoices and paying vendor bills. Work with your accountant to prepare your taxes. Bookkeepers often serve as translators between small business owners and their CPAs when tax season rolls around. They make sure that your tax preparer understands all of the documents and information that you provide so the tax return reflects what occurred in your finances accurately. If the CPA has questions, they can reach out to your bookkeeper, who will be able to answer them more easily than you may be able to. Create financial statements. Your bookkeeper will prepare your balance sheet, profit and loss report, and any other financial data needed, such as a general ledger or cash flow statement. If your business requires any additional reports, those can be generated as well. Business owners often don't understand what the data means and can't identify if there are errors in their bookkeeping. When using a professional to handle your transactions, they can monitor your information and alert you to any issues. Process payroll. Between timesheets, paychecks, and tax forms, there's a lot to keep track of within the category of payroll. A bookkeeper can help you manage all facets of your payroll process to make sure that employees get paid the correct amount and that tax forms are filed in a timely manner. Whether they log into a system to process your payroll, or you use someone like us who handles the bookkeeping and payroll in-house, someone who understands all of the requirements can keep you in compliance, and you won't have to worry about all the finite details of payroll processing. Ultimately, hiring a bookkeeper frees up much of the time that you spend dealing with the financial side of your business and allows you to get back to what you do best. Scaling and growing your business are much easier when you outsource the tasks that you feel you lack the ability to do, you don't have time to properly dedicate to, or simply don't enjoy. This allows you to work on creating products, delivering services, and focusing on the big picture goals of your business while feeling secure in your company's financial health. Did you know that ideally you have a bookkeeper and a CPA? While it may be tempting to try to hire one person to manage all of your financial matters, a CPA and a bookkeeper each have unique perspectives that work together to better your fiscal health. Let's look at the partnership between your CPA and bookkeeper and how each contributes to your business's overall wellness. Your CPA and bookkeeper have different areas of expertise. While a CPA has intimate knowledge of tax law and can help with tax planning for the current and future years, bookkeepers focus on the day-to-day of your business's finances and can help you understand what your data means. Your bookkeeper knows the nitty-gritty of your business operations and can easily spot patterns and issues that may not be visible from a higher level. As I mentioned earlier, they can help you reconcile bank, credit card, and loan statements, maintain payroll, and may track your accounts payable and receivable to ensure that you're operating at peak efficiency and managing your cash flow appropriately. Bookkeeping professionals also have an intimate knowledge of different small business accounting software options and can help you determine and manage the one that will be most beneficial for your company. They also understand your needs and pain points on a more personal level and will work with you to make sure that your concerns are being met on both a micro and macro scale. Your bookkeeper sets your CPA up for success. Because tax professionals and bookkeepers often have different strengths and skill sets, utilizing the services of both is a great way to keep your business's finances healthy and thriving. A bookkeeper will keep detailed financial records throughout the year, provide updates on your progress through profit and loss statements, and make sure everything is in order for your CPA come tax season. With all of your records organized, then your CPA has everything he or she needs to minimize your tax liability and file your return efficiently and accurately. They can also use the detailed information provided by your bookkeeper to construct financial projections for your business's future. Your CPA and bookkeeper are your financial dream team. The partnership between your CPA and bookkeeper ensures that your business's financial matters are being closely monitored and maintained routinely, and that this information can be used not only for your taxes at the end of the year, but also to secure the long-term health of your business. Engaging the services of both a bookkeeper and CPA guarantees that your company's finances are examined from all angles and sets you up for long-term success as an entrepreneur. I do want to caution you to make sure the bookkeeper you hire is knowledgeable in the field. Let me share an example of someone who I worked with that thought their bookkeeping was being done properly, but when I did a review for them, found it was far from accurate. This client came to me because they were having trouble with their current bookkeeper not doing the work timely, and they needed some information. I explained that we evaluate the books to see if there's any problem before we move forward with a proposal, so we knew the scope to be completed. Upon review, I found lots of issues with the books that an expert would not make. Transactions were not posted correctly and accounts weren't reconciled. It's my opinion they thought a bank import meant the account was reconciled, yet the balances were inaccurate. There were so many issues that it was more cost-effective to scrap what had been done and start a new data file. Because of the economy, many are taking jobs that they may not be qualified to do. Some business owners who are hiring bookkeepers don't know what questions to ask or what to look for when hiring someone to do this work. And even those who do may be misled by someone's statements of experience. Just because someone has done data entry doesn't mean they understand bookkeeping. So if you're looking for a bookkeeper, be sure you're hiring an expert. My staff is eager to help if you're looking for a solution. We're not going to be the least expensive, so if you're shopping by price, you won't pick us. However, think of the cost of having a poor set of books. You may not get all the tax deductions you qualify for, or your income may be overstated. If your CPA must make corrections to file the tax return, it's going to cost more as they usually charge much more an hour than we do. When you do realize the need for a good set of books, the cleanup, or creating a new file with accurate data is going to cost more than having it done correctly in the first place. And please remember that when looking for the bookkeeper, the value of accurate information is much more important than the amount of money that it costs you to get the work done. If you're ready to offload this task, contact us to start the process. Our staff is US-based and eager to assist you. We'd love to chat with you. You can start the process by calling 310-534-5577 or emailing us at contact@abandp.com. If you are unsure of questions to ask when hiring a bookkeeper, you can find a link to the bonus question in the episode description. I hope you found this information helpful, and it's going to guide you along the path of finding a great bookkeeper and why it's so important to have them working with your CPA. And if you have additional questions, be sure to talk to your CPA as well, as they may also be able to guide you to a bookkeeper that they can recommend as well. Thank you for tuning in today. Would you please share this episode with those you know and leave a review on your favorite platform? And if you find our show informative, would you consider being a financial sponsor to help me continue my mission to educate business owners? A link is located in the episode description, and no amount is too small. I'd really appreciate your support. If you are interested in connecting with our guest and receiving the offer they had to share, a link to our resource page is in the show notes. Finally, if you have any bookkeeping or payroll needs, reach out to us at 310-534-5577 or contact@abandp.com. My team and I are eager to assist you. Until next time, have a great day.
Thank you for listening to Biz Help for You. Please join your host, Candy Messer, again next time. Have a terrific day.